Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and today I'm going to show you the sales cycle of CreataCRM, and that is we're going to be following a bit of a process, and you can follow it. It's up to you, and there's a few things you can do with sales procedures, or you can make your own. So with Creata, we have a lead section, which is a lead pool for people that we want to put in leads that are not qualified yet, and we can qualify them. Then you can activate or deactivate those particular leads, either to be a contact or a sales opportunity. Then we're going to manage that contact to have a sales opportunity, manage that sales cycle for that particular opportunity for that contact. Then we're going to create a quote, a quick quote for that particular opportunity, and then we're going to send it out in an email out to the client. And then we're going to be reviewing the client's open and clicks on that particular opportunity. So sounds exciting. I'm going to show you how it's done. First, we're going to create a lead. So I'm going to click on the where the sales cycle sections are. You've got sales tab here, and you can follow the process of all the sales. So first we start in leads, opportunities, and work up to quotes, invoices, and there's other tools like pipeline and other options that we won't go on this video because it would be very long if we continued on with that. So we're now going to look at just creating a new lead. So we'll click on new lead, and this can be leads that come from websites, and we have OData that can connect to directly into the lead pool, and that kind of helps out for those people qualifying every single lead that comes into the database. So I'm going to go, this person's called Reese Smith, sorry for the typo, and company ABCX XYZ. Okay, great. We can just put a phone number in here, 02, blah, 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 and so forth and so forth. Now, we can have where the lead source comes from, all the different things that was a call on. So we save and close that particular lead. Topic, lead for demo. Now, what you can do here with this particular lead, we can actually create a simple to-do task, and we can say, please chase up lead, and then you can create a new lead from this particular element here. So you can actually create a task for you to follow that person up. All the activities and so forth can go on that lead that you have. You can assign it there, and you can have attached emails and different things that you can assign to that particular lead, or even documents to qualify that lead. Once we qualify that lead, we just have a button here in this section here to qualify the lead, and we can actually now click on that button. It's going to bring up a pop-up screen. We can now say, I want to create a contact, company, and opportunity for that particular lead. Click on OK, and we now straight away have now brought that person into the database so we can have him qualified. Now you can see here he's a qualified contact, company, and so forth. So we're going to now follow the process, now go to the opportunity that we've just created from that lead. Now the opportunity here is something, it's more of a sales cycle that you can manage. Now we're going to click on edit, and we're now going to follow the sales cycle. Now sales cycle, for example, you first have to choose which process you want to follow on the sales cycle. So I'm going to click on the pop-up, we'll get a few here, and I choose the CreataCRM section. And we're going to choose a stage on that where it's up to. So we're actually following up on the interest. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually work out the estimated value. The estimated value is you think what the value is going to be. So I'm going to say it's going to be $2,000, for example. But doesn't mean it's going to be $2,000 on there, and then we have a quoted amount, and that's wired in. So there is a quoted amount on there as well that it's wired directly to that section there. Now, notice when we actually go follow-up interest here in the stages, it puts the probability in 10%. If you can see that carefully, there and there. Now, if I actually change the probability saying request meeting, it will move the scale to 50% if you noticed the scale is going up in probability, which is pretty cool there. Now, what that means to you is that when you press save and close, you have a nice percentage completed where you've got the cold leads to hot. Now we're up to lukewarm, which is yellow, and it's 50% up. And so the interest is looking good here. So the great thing about the sales opportunities section here, if I actually look at all my sales opportunities, I can actually see a beautiful list view of all the opportunities color coded on how they're going. Okay, so you can see here 50% is the first one of how to request a meeting, and you can have all the color codes that you have on the list view. So that helps you understand how the opportunities are going in a nice, easy view. Okay, now we'll go back to the opportunity. Now we're actually going to create a quote from this particular opportunity. So what we can do, there's a new button here and we're going to click on quick quote. Now that's going to link to this opportunity and there's a quote number here which is 314. We're going to put a quote number. This is for a demo. We don't want everyone to think that's a real quote. And we're now going to save and close that. And that's now linked to the opportunity. If you click on here, it's now connected to, this is a demo for those right there. That's now linked to the quote. So we'll go back to the quote. Now you can have multiple quotes on here. That's good news for those people who find in the industries that have multiple quotes in a opportunity. So when you go back to the opportunity and we'll add all these items. And we'll click on one. And now I'm going to actually click on product and service. Now I'm going to quickly go through and add all these items in there so I don't waste your time. Bear with me, I'll put you on pause. Okay, now I've added three quote items in here. Now notice there's ordering systems here. That's great. So if you want to order the line items and reports, we found that you want to position them. You can actually move up and down the items that actually wire it to the report. Now, what we can do here is that now I want to actually send this particular quote to an email, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the CreataCRM quote, and I'm going to click on here, and it's going to pop up a screen to run the report, and off it goes. Now that report has been pre-designed and it's something that you want to look at the report section and look at the how to create reports in CreataCRM. So we're now going to email this particular report to the prospectives. Now I'm going to click on the pop-up screen. The pay-per-click screen, and I'm going to say, hi, this is a test email for an example. Great. Now what we want to do is that we want to make sure that we have the track the clicks and opens. Okay. Now you can add email footers in there, and they add campaigns, but probably not on quotes. So we want to take that out there. Other things we can do is that we can have pre-existing email templates, which is really important. So what you can do, you can have beautifully graphic design email templates that you've got here. I am going to have the warm fuzzy quote here, and it's going to embed that beautiful quote. Now you can, for example, come up here, pop up the screen and say, thank you for the opportunity, blah, blah, blah. This also includes other great things, okay, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. You've seen a lot of videos, I'm not great at spelling. Okay, minimize that. And now I'm going to actually select which user I'm going to send it to. Now I'm going to pop up all the people in database partners and look for Reese. Okay, send it to myself. Great, click on here. Fantastic. And now all I need to do is click the OK button, which is just down here, and I have actually going to send a beautiful quote that actually has the attachment here. So that's going to save you a lot of time and effort, just quickly sending a quote from a beautiful email template that is done in a beautiful report design, all in the cloud. So you can work anywhere, anytime with CreataCRM. So let's just send that out. Click on OK, and that's going to process it out. Okay, I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to show you another cool feature very shortly. Now what we have done is we've sent a quote out with an attachment. So next thing we're going to do is we want to go to the marketing tab over here, and we're going to click on the campaign events section over here. Now we can see here that I've actually sent the campaign, so I'm going to just now draw up how the records have happened. Now I've actually sent the campaign, but notice I've actually opened it twice. Now that's great for the salespeople, that they know that the person who's the recipient of that quote actually opens it up a few times, and you can see the timings of it. You've got a sent here and opens up pretty much as simultaneously when I sent it, and then 4 minutes later I've opened it up as well. So that pretty much helps the users start seeing what's happening on the quote side as well. Now, hopefully that helps you regarding the sales cycle from leads, sales to opportunities, and hopefully this helps you. So have a look at some of the other videos on the sales side to help you out and quotes, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.